If you're a service-based business owner, I'm gonna guess that you might feel a little bit tapped out on time. As a service-based business, you know that time is money. You have to show up to make the sale. You have to show up to deliver what you promised as a service, right? I know exactly what it feels like to be a service-based business owner and just want to get off the hamster wheel of all of my time being traded for dollars. And that's why I teach creative entrepreneurs just like you how to turn what you know, what you do, and what you already have within you into what you can sell as a digital product to sell online. In this video, we're going to talk about how to quickly turn your service-based work into a digital product that you can sell and get up and running with that to start earning passive income fast. Before I share the practical tips, I want to share my story as a digital product creator. Way back in the day in 2011, I started my brand new business as an entrepreneur, as a wedding planner. I literally woke up one day and decided that was going to be the day that I went for my dream and created my very own business. I spent a lot of time figuring out how to run a business, how to be a wedding planner, how to create a wonderful client experience, how to run the back end of a business, how to do finances. Literally, I did everything from marketing to accounting to sales to the service itself. I ran my business all on my own in the beginning. So I literally got a crash course in how to become a service-based business owner. As I was learning and growing and getting better at my craft and creating a really dynamite client experience, I started creating a welcome packet and other types of PDF documents that I could easily edit myself and ship off to my clients, whether in email or in snail mail form, to really create a 5-star quality experience. And back in 2014, I started to blog. Not only blogging about my weddings and sharing about the styled shoots that I was doing to try to get more clients, but I started blogging about the back-end business systems that I was creating to grow my wedding planning business. And one of my very first blog posts was sharing my welcome packet that I had created. Now, I was not the first person in the online entrepreneur space to create welcome packets. Back in the day, photographers were already using this concept. So essentially, they would create a folder that they would send to their clients physically in the mail with things like a timeline before their wedding, or in the photography world, they would do things like create a collage of images to help you figure out what you're going to wear for your engagement session, or maybe they shared their contract in the folder. So this welcome packet concept was not new, but I had not seen anyone use that as a wedding planner. So I simply saw the concept of creating a welcome packet and put my unique spin on it with what works and makes sense as a wedding planner and started shipping these out to my clients. Well, in 2014, I blogged about this welcome packet. I pressed publish, I pinned it to Pinterest, and totally forgot about it. Like, it was not on my radar to think about this blog post. But over time, that Pinterest pin went viral. I still get thousands of hits to my blog this day about this welcome packet. Like, who would have known? But since I was starting to get so much traffic to my blog, naturally other wedding planners started seeing this concept of using a welcome packet in their business, and I started to get emails in my inbox asking if I would custom create a welcome packet for them to be able to send to their clients. And then I started getting emails asking if I would sell that welcome packet as a template. And it got my wheels turning that maybe there is something here to taking something I've already created in my business and just turn it around and sell it as a digital product. Now, this was a time when there was not a lot of education on the market around creating passive income through selling digital products. So I sort of stumbled through creating my very first digital product and setting up a sales system so that all of this could work. But I did it. I did it imperfectly. I took steps, and I literally just took what I had created. I hardly changed anything from the original document, made it into a template that somebody else could edit, and then started selling it. I created a quick webinar about the concept, and I remember making like $1,600 in that very first launch. launch. After that launch, my shop was still up and running on my website, and I will never forget that first passive sale. We were all in our car, my family with my husband and my kids in the back. We were in our car and on the way to Gigi and Poppy's house to have our weekly Sunday Fun Day dinner with our entire family. We're sitting in the car, I'm listening to music, I'm not paying attention, and I hear this cha-ching go off. I didn't even know what the noise was. I was like, what is that? Where is this cha-ching coming from? Well, what had happened is I set my first digital product business up to sell through Shopify. And Shopify has an app that you can add to your phone. So when I started creating these products and I sold them on Shopify, I quickly decided to upload the app onto my phone because I wanted to be able to check in if I was getting any sales or check in on any orders or customer related inquiries that were coming in the door, so I added the app to my phone. That app notified me of a sale that came in the door, and I wasn't working. We were literally driving down the road. I wasn't even thinking about making a sale when that cha-ching went off. As soon as I heard that, I realized this is real. Passive income can be real, whether I'm working, whether I'm driving to Sunday dinner, whether I'm choosing to play with my kids, or whether I want to sleep. Passive income can be real. So how can you do this? How can you get yourself out of the hamster wheel of being tapped out on your time and into earning some passive income based on what you already do? The first thing I want you to look at in your service-based business are what are the deliverables that you hand over to your client. Whether you work B2B, business to business, or B2C, business to consumer, you probably have some sort of deliverable in your business that you hand over to your client. Let's give an example of this. Say you are a Disney travel guide, or you create travel experiences and plan travel experiences for people who are going to Orlando and hitting up Magic Kingdom. So if somebody hires you, you are probably sharing with them where to stay, where to eat, you're creating itineraries for them, you're showing them exactly what parks to hit when, and you're telling them an itinerary even in the park in what order they should hit what rides. You really have created this wonderful service that you can help your one-on-one clients. Now, you probably can't hand over every single deliverable in your business because it might only make sense for certain custom clients, but what of that work could you pull out that's pretty much going to be the same no matter what client calls you or hires you, right? So maybe you could pull out the itinerary for how to do Magic Kingdom in a day and hit all 20 rides. I made 20 up. I don't know how many rides are in Magic Kingdom. My point is, I'm pretty certain that for the most part, during most seasons, you're probably going to deliver a similar itinerary to everyone about what order they should ride rides in Magic Kingdom. That's an example of a deliverable that you can easily pull out of your service that's already done and quickly set it up with a link to purchase and sell it to somebody as a digital product. The next thing I want you to think about is if you don't have a deliverable like that, what sort of deliverable could you create that could help people better lead into your services? So let's take this for example. Last time I launched a product in my business, I called my followers to chat with me on the sales page and connect and share with me what they do, and I would help them come up with a digital product idea. To this day, I have not been able to be stumped based on what somebody's strengths are, their talents are, their experience are, or what they do in their service-based business. I have never been stumped to this day to help somebody come up with a digital product idea. So I'm sitting here in the chat on this sales page and an inquiry comes in the door, and it's from a follower of mine who runs a service-based business. That follower runs a business where she creates and plans and executes princess-themed birthday parties for children. So moms and dads are hiring her to put on these beautiful princess themed parties where they actually have real actors coming in as the princesses. I mean, they do the full shebang. And she said, Megan, I love the idea of passive income. I've really wanted to get into passive income, but I cannot figure out how to turn what I do as a service-based business owner into a digital product I can sell. So from there, I started brainstorming with her because none of the deliverables that she has in in her business actually made sense to turn it into a digital product. The first thing I thought of is, who trains the princesses? Is there something that you could create to help other people train? Or is this something that, another company trains? I asked her that question. The truth is, there probably might not be a big enough market for that, so we continued to dig on. Next thing I thought about is, what about your customers? What types of details are you bringing to the door? I asked her, do your customers, did they like party details? I know on Etsy, plenty of creators are selling templates like stationery or invitations or signs that you can put on a table or little tags that you can put on your candy displays in your parties. Party details are a huge market. So I asked her, are your customers buying this stuff? Do they like this stuff? And she said to me that my customers usually already have those details in place before they come and hire me. And that was the golden ticket. I said, aha, that's how you know that's the digital product that you can sell. Not only could she show up and create beautiful details that would perfectly line up with the service that she creates for her customers, but if her customers are pre-buying things like invitations and party details, it means that that could actually be a perfect lead into pitching her service that she already offers. So imagine this. She puts out an invitation on Etsy, on Creative Market, and maybe she even sells it on her own website. A customer finds that invitation. They're not necessarily looking for somebody to host a princess party, but they want an invitation. They buy that invitation. She can sell it to them, earn money by selling a digital product, and then she can easily show up in their inbox next and say, hey, you're planning a princess theme party. I would love to share more about my business and how we could help you. If you are interested in having real actors come to your child's birthday party, surprise and delight them, and make the whole thing a hit. That is an easy way to use a digital product to also sell more of your services. And that's a key point for you to remember as you think about creating digital products that complement your service-based business. It doesn't have to take over your service-based business. I don't really do services anymore. I love the freedom that a fully passive income business brings, but maybe that's not your dream. Maybe you want to create passive income so that you can maybe free up a little bit of your time, but still be able to do the services that you love. And the truth is, it doesn't have to be one or the other. Your digital product business can actually perfectly lead into booking more clients on your service-based side. So to recap, think about what deliverables you already have that you're handing over to your clients right now, and what could you pull out that you don't have to tweak and change for every single new client. That is a digital product you can sell. And then I want you to think about, what are smaller digital offerings that I could create that could potentially help lead a customer from purchasing that digital product to something that they could then upgrade to hire me for my services. That's exactly how you can turn what you know into what you can sell as a digital business owner fast and get it up and running so you can stop trading all your time for dollars in your service-based business.